So the idea here was to have the emojis become more interactive with the user. That was the goal. Was to have the emojis become more interactive with the users. So just to go back to review a little bit to make sure that I talked about everything. The name of the prototype is called Meet a Face, and what makes it unique, and I think it is worth developing. And what makes it really unique is that we have an app that's designed to have a regular telephone keypad, Meet to Face, and an emoji aspect of the app, all conjoined in one app. And I believe that you will not find this out there on the internet already. What kind of resources are needed to bring this prototype to life? I think that I would like to talk to developers about helping me to develop more of this aspect of it and what I would be able to more so offer my users, in addition to like the FaceTime option, maybe having a portion of the app where users are able to list like their favorite movies, their favorite radio stations, and have that all become a portion of ways to connect, and this idea of connectivity and having your users become more close linked. So I do want to develop that more in the future. I love, love, love the emoji idea, and I read an article before on what people are now conversing through using emojis. So I thought that would be interesting, and I think that's going to be something that would make my app unique to have this all in one. And how I was showing here, the emojis were kind of like you were able to get a real life, realistic feel, an animated feel at the same time of these emojis coming to life. Again, we're in a kid's mind, so the way kids talk to each other, and he might have put an emoji there, to symbolize something. But just keep the mindset, this app is really geared towards for kids, maybe 5th grade and up. Now a lot of young kids have cell phones. High schoolers would probably love this app as well, and maybe even some adults who were interested in having conversations with emojis, and especially this area with having games, the Newsvine, and the events all linked into one. I think an appropriate marketplace for this would be in the Android store, and then eventually I could develop this for iPhone users. However, for using Proto IO, it asks would it be for the Android or for iPhone. I chose Android because I do have a Galaxy Note 4, not 7, 4, and I would be able to test out my app on my cell phone. Okay, right now I'm using, let me just go back to the other screen so you guys can see. I'm using the trial, okay, and the trial expires in 9 days. But I think that this app or this Proto IO is a great place to start for beginners. It reminds me of like a drag and drop. You can import things, and as you can see, I've imported assets here, okay, and I've added them in to my app, to my different screens. I ended up with a total of 9 screens, and I wanted to give this more of a realistic feel, as if it was really an app that has been designed for the Android market that I would want my customers to try out. So thank you for taking the time to listen to this, and